Today, this video is about Flutter Desktop. I'm going to create a desktop library management system application. We may face bugs or errors while developing the application because at the time of recording this video, Flutter Desktop platform are still in a beta stage and Universal Windows platform is in alpha stage, but I will add support for Win32. So let's start. Hello guys, this is Mohsen here from Code Cyclo. I'm going to use Clean Architecture by Uncle Bob. It's basically separation of layers. You can say every layer is independent. So before starting introduction of application, let's talk about packages I will use. Number one is MySQL 1. It integrates MySQL to Flutter application. Number two, equatable. It compares two objects with equal operator and returns true if two objects are the same instance. Number three, provider. It provides a state management technique that is used for managing a piece of data around the app. Number four, get it. This is a simple service locator. It gets service object from anywhere in the application. And number five, printing. A plugin that allows Flutter apps to generate and print documents. So you can find all these packages link available in the video description. Now let's talk about design. This application is a responsive app for large and small screen resolutions. The application is responsive for two monitors screens, small and large. So the small screen width 1500 and height 900 pixels respectively. For a large monitor, it depends, as I am using MacBook Pro 16-inch and external monitor which I am using is HD resolution. Let's talk about login screen. As usual, we have two fields and button. The validation, if two fields are blank and the user presses the login button, then the application shows a validation error. The application also has a custom validation. User should not start with the number and invalid username if user passes the invalid username. The application has two roles, admin, which is a super user, and manager. Some of fields are disabled in the manager role and the manager cannot add new books, instead update existing records. On login success, we get dashboard. On a dashboard, we have a logo image and application heading and tabs for each screen. These tabs are not built-in provided by Flutter. Each tab is created with a multiple Flutter widgets. Now let's look at home tab. We have a username and home tabs heading. We also have 8 different boxes. Each box is showing current status of application. Values on each box should be taken from DB, but in this demo application, values are random numbers generated by application. Now let's move to book management tab. We have a heading at the top and form for a new book. Our application is currently logged in as a manager role, so cost field is disabled and we have an update button for this form. Now let's log in with the admin user and see differences. Cost field is enabled and update button is changed to save button. Book ID is disabled for both users as it is MySQL DB auto generated ID. Let's check a validation and fill a form to add books. Some fields are mandatory. Users need to fill those fields. If the user presses the print button without submitting a form, it shows an error dialog. We have a barcode ID field. On key press, this field gets a book record from DB. We can see we got a book ID from DB and the update button is shown to update the record and the print voucher of a book. When the user presses the print button, a separate window should be opened for reporting, but currently Flutter does not support multiple windows, so I decided to open it in the same tab with the back button. When user clicks on a cancel button, the form will be cleared. So now let's fill the form and search the record and print it. Come to the next portion of the tab, which is search record. Here we have different fields to search records in a tabular form by clicking on the search button. Remaining tabs are not working in this demo application, but you can fork this app and complete it by yourself. So this was the introduction of the application. Now in the next videos, I'll be developing the application. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get notifications.